This next one, this kind of caught me off guard. Google working on a product. It's a very niche edge project.
Okay.
A product called Keen, Google Keen. It did not. I had no. I'm actually happy it showed up in my newsfeed today because I had not had any exposure to it, heard that it was a thing at all. It's very small scale right now, but it is apparently going to be a rival to Pinterest. And look, the history of bizarre Google projects, social media, it's been a wide variety of things. And Google appears to be somewhat fearless when it comes to throwing stuff at the wall and seeing if it sticks, and fearless when it comes to shutting things down if it doesn't stick. Like Google Plus, a big example. They got rid of it. They warned you, get rid of it. It's a piece of garbage. They just admit it. I mean, they don't say it in those words, but they typically admit it. I like that, actually. I mean, you can't maintain that thing. That thing was a mess.
A lot of privacy concerns if it's not maintained.
Exactly. Right? Don't act like, why are we holding on to this thing? Just get rid of it. So anyways, I'm not a huge Pinterest user, but I have used it in the past around certain projects to just get ideas and things like this. I see the value in Pinterest. It really does offer something kind of unique. But like I said, I'm no power user by any means. It's big for food. You're seeing a lot of food stuff. Fashion, Pinterest is big. Decor, interior design. What are these things that I'm naming? You know, once upon a time, I was trying to get inspired around a particular aesthetic. Like
some sort of mood board.
Oh yes, moods, things like this.
Yeah,
and it's amazing. It can take you down a path. You can see some really cool things and organize your thoughts and your inspiration in a way. Well, Google doesn't have a product really in that department. I don't know what the closest thing they have is. Maybe Google Images, really, if you think about it. And Google Images is such a huge utility and resource that kind of goes overlooked because you're just so used to having it as a utility. However, organizing what you're working on within Google Images, where do you put the things? There's really nothing there. So Google Keen is kind of a combination of Google and Pinterest in one place. And there's a kind of cool little video. You can play a piece of it here. Keen, connect, curate, and expand your favorite things. And that was me, voyage into new sci-fi worlds. It's kind of similar approach to what I took. But it can be around a project. It can be around an enthusiasm or passion in a particular department. It can be around a hobby that you can set these things up. You can invite people to what are essentially your boards if you want collaborators or if you just want to share ideas around a particular thing. Maybe it's a recipe, things like this. It actually looks kind of nice. The interface looks kind of nice. Maybe even it's definitely a little simpler looking than Pinterest. But the cool integration for me is around Google because Google is such a massive piece of it. You can simply start to type a web search and it will suggest, based on popular web searches, things that you may want to add into your particular space. And it can get really granular because Google search is really granular. So the example that is used in this Android Authority article is Star Trek. And you just start the search Star Trek and it populates with things that you can add with a plus sign, such as original series or season 1 or a particular episode or something that could be, I mean, I don't know how great of an example Star Trek is, but you can imagine you type hamburger in there and you got all the varieties and variants of ways you might want to take it. Hamburger with avocado, and you can get real moody. I said that because I had a hamburger with avocado last night. It was unbelievable. I don't know if you like avocado or...
I do, yeah.
Okay, so the avocado was like smashed up.
Okay.
And it was the burger with some aged cheddar cheese, a little bit of bacon, and then the smashed avocado.
Sounds delicious.
Honestly, it was. I got to shout out to family on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I had nothing to do with the construction of that.
Yeah.
But I took one bite. And I was just, the whole day melted away. It was no problems anymore for me.
And it's healthy.
Avocado?
It's good to know, yeah.
Yeah. I just recommend it. I don't know. If anybody's looking for something to try, if you want a way to eat avocado, try and put on a burger. I mean, I'm sure people have done it before, but that's my mood board right now.
There you go.
Avocado on a burger is my mood board right now. Anyways, you'll see a series of Google search related web links based on your title. You tap on the links that are closest to your interest, and then you tap on them, and then you click or tap on them to create a box. The reason that it says click or tap is because there's a mobile app. The way to interact with this right now is via the web or an Android app. And so you can create boxes around really granular interests. And so it feels very interesting to me. I don't know if it'll last, though. That's the end piece of this article. Google, like I said, they throw things like this at the wall. They have so many people working on these little projects. You never know what's going to stick around and they're going to just ditch. It will probably have to do well in order for it to stick around. I hope it does for a little bit. I'm curious to see how it works out. However, Pinterest is a big time player in the space for people looking to do something similar to this. How do you convince people that are already on Pinterest to give this one a shot? Or how do you convince people who haven't used Pinterest yet that this is what they need? It's a kind of I don't know. Do you market it? You buy some YouTube pre-roll? Hey, come try out our new thing. Either way, whatever, there you have it. It's a small time deal for now, but maybe it becomes a big time deal. Google Keen. What do you think about the name? Keen. It's what you're keen about. What you're keen on.
It's memorable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Not bad.